Hello and welcome back to the Gonna Talk show. We are gonna talk today about Arsenal versus Wolves or Wolves versus Arsenal. Our Saturday fixture in the Premier League, our sixth to last fixture. Very excited. Ryan Spores, welcome into the chat. Welcome to the stream. Thanks very much for being here. I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm very much looking forward to talking about this game. I'm pretty sure, we've got the FA Cup going on right now. City play Chelsea right now. Let's see what's going on in that. It's 0-0 on the 27th minute. I'm not watching it, but we'll be keeping an eye on it, at least. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone is looking forward to the game and is having a nice weekend, has plans as well as the football. In today's show, we're going to talk about what we can expect from the game, the kind of team that Wolves are, the lineups we should expect, at least for Arsenal. I don't know if they'll do Wolves. Hopefully I get some good input from you guys. Hopefully get some people, get some people in the chat to talk about this, what we expect. Just to confirm, I will be going live and doing a watch along of the game that starts in about 2 hours. So I'm a little late to this pre-game, but I'll just go live for the watch-along so you can see my reactions. And of course, I like to get my reactions to what happens and also rants afterwards. We should talk about that reel that I posted. I posted a reel on Instagram. I have like nearly 300 followers on Instagram. I've been doing this for just over a week. And that reel definitely contributed a lot to my growth. I'm really happy about it and I'm really grateful. What was I just going to look at? Fetch. What? Okay, I can't remember. If it comes back to me, I'll search it up. But yeah, guys, I'm really grateful for you all being here. Maybe maybe I have bad takes and so it gets a lot of attention, but I think that my takes are good. And it definitely started a lot of conversation, which is fun. That reel has over 30,000 views, which for an account that when I posted it had 70 followers is... Yeah, it was pretty sweet. So, it's generated over 200 followers for me. So, I'm pretty pumped. I posted on my Instagram saying that I was live. So, who knows? Maybe some people will join. But if not, we'll just dive right in. And I'm excited to talk about this. So, massive game. Every single game is massive. It's funny because I was saying how our mentality is completely different from last year. How... Mikel Arteta and all the players are saying one game at a time. We focus 100% on Wolves after a defeat from Bayern Munich. Everything in the press conferences was very positive. Mikel Arteta definitely is choosing to see the positive side of things and appreciating how far we got in the Champions League and calling it a success. The admins on Arsenal's Twitter were saying an incredible run in the Champions League comes to an end, or our first success, they were calling it a success. And that got a bit of engagement as well, people saying that really wasn't a success. And there's been a lot of debate about that. But Mikel Arteta is look, we've had a great run. We've got to the quarterfinals, and it's our first time being in the Champions League for 7 years. No other team's done that. We can hold our heads up high and now go to Wolves and try to get a result. And for the first time this season, I heard the phrase 6 finals left. Declan Rice come out and said, look, we've got 6 finals. We know we can win them all. So maybe that mentality hasn't changed. It's good to know that the players see every game as important as it is, as obvious as that is as well. I do prefer the attitude of just one game at a time. I'm sure there's a good mix of both. So massive game. Our 6th final game at Molineux, at Wolves Stadium, away. Wolves not having the best season compared to previous seasons. They are... here, let's have a look. I actually don't know exactly where they are on the table right now. Wolves... Yeah, 11th, as I thought. Yeah, they're 11th. So they're bottom half of the table with really, to be honest, not a lot to fight for. And we have a lot to fight for. Now, with the FA Cup fixture, City versus Chelsea, it means that City now don't play until Thursday. They play Brighton away, which is a tough fixture. But it does mean that we can sit on top of the table with a victory here for 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 4 days, 5 days, um, and put some pressure on them to go to Brighton and get a result. Now, we went to Brighton a few weeks ago and won 3-0 very comfortably. But let's not talk too much about Man City. Let's talk about Arsenal. So this Wolves side, 12 wins, 7 draws, 13 losses this season, with a goal difference of with a goal difference of -5. So we can expect a game where Arsenal should thrive, a game where we should dominate, a game where our creative players should have the freedom to express themselves. This is a game that suits the likes of Odegaard and the likes of Saka as well. I'm really excited. I've been speaking a lot, and the reel that it didn't go viral, but on my terms, it went viral. The reel that went big for me was talking about how we don't have players that can produce that individual quality on big nights like against Bayern. And unfortunately, it proved true. We fell so flat against Bayern. We looked really boring at times, really just short of answers. We just had no answer for their defensive system and their tactic and quick breaks. And they had players that produced the quality to send them through. In the Premier League, we've seen fantastic amounts of quality from Arsenal this season. I don't act like, oh, we're terrible, we don't have any players that have no quality. I'm saying on the big stage when the pressure's on, is this young squad, do they have it in their locker to produce the moment of magic we need? In the league, we have it. Absolutely 100% we have it. And we expect to see that today from Wolves. I expect to see a really entertaining game. I don't expect to see a struggle. I expect if we can go and beat Brighton 3-0, who I think are a much better side than Wolves, a lot more difficult, then I expect a similar thing from against Wolves today. So I'm excited about that. I'll do my score prediction right at the end, but I wanted to do something a little bit different, which I have never done before, which is build my lineup in front of you guys with your input right away. So, okay, one sec. Video capture device, it's on the wrong desktop. Here we go. Oh, wait, no, not video capture device. Sorry, display capture. Sorry, you get to see my Streamlabs. That's the behind the scenes. Not that one, that one. Boom! Sorry, everyone. A little bit of a technical error here. But we've got this fantastic free website called lineupbuilder.co.uk, which I'm going to use to build my lineup, to tell you what I expect to see. So it's pretty fun. I mean, we'll start right away here with David Raya. Of course, David Beckham, yes. So we expect to see David Raya in goal, of course. Let's go right back. Let's fill in Benny Blanco. What? Benjamin White. Knew it. Of course, on this side we have Saliba. Here we have Gabriel. I wonder if this is going to show up. There it is. Gabriel. So, yeah, I'm not changing Ben White. I'm not changing Saliba. I'm not changing Gabriel. There was rumours about Gabriel having a little knock. Before the Bayern game, he played the full 90 minutes and didn't look to struggle at all. And this is something to talk about in the summer. I saw a couple of tweets about, the obvious gap in our squad is number 9 and getting an out-and-out goal scorer. But I saw a couple of tweets about how there's more to meets the eye than just that. We have some other gaps. And it is true. If Saliba or Gabriel get injured, and tell me if I'm wrong 100%, but if William Saliba or Gabriel get injured, then we have Ben White, who will be filling in, who can play as a centre-back, was a centre-back when he played for Brighton, and for Leeds, and then we'd have right back and left back. We'd have, Ben White's become more accustomed to that, to the fullback role, so it would be interesting to see him in centre back. What I'm saying is we don't have an obvious centre-back replacement. Is our depth in the defence where it needs to be, or do we need to invest in this summer? Let's move into some more obvious positions before we get into more some more discussion about this. I guess that's one as well. Here, let's do this. People are saying we don't want Saka to start. We want him to sit on the bench and rest. And I disagree massively. But look at this. Isn't this interesting to see? Oh, sorry. One more. So this right here is our staples. What do you notice? That right side of our pitch is stapled, right? The left side, however, is constantly varying, constantly changing, and there's always room for discussion. So, look, at left back, I'm going to go with my guy, who's my preferred left back, which is Tomiyasu. This is who I want to see play against Wolves. I think he offers the most in both areas that Mikel Arteta asks his left back to fulfill. He brought in Tomiyasu to keep Sane quiet, and he did a better job than Kivior. That's all I can say. And he definitely did a better job than Zinchenko would have done. So look, Kivior isn't the choice at the moment. He had a spell in the season of about 6 games where we just thought, revelation. He stepped up at the time that we needed him to step up, and he doesn't look like being replaced. He's kind of fallen off his quality, and he really struggled against Bayern. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kivior. This is what I want to see, not what I would like. What I think we will see. Well, it is what I think we'll see as well. What I want to see, what I think we'll see. Not, 100%. I wouldn't be surprised to see Kivior in there as well. Tomiyasu, I think, offers the most going forward and getting back, as in being a dynamic fullback. Zinchenko offers the most going forward. He's got that incisive pass that Tomiyasu doesn't have as much. But we saw Tomiyasu, mate, he ran bits around Bayern for a good spell of the game. He was a really good attacking option. That little flip-flap / quick touch round their right back. And then that ball into Martinelli was fantastic, and Martinelli kind of fluffed it with a weird step over to his right foot that took a heavy touch. But anyway, I like what I see from Tomiyasu. If he's full fitness, I would start him. I think he's a high-quality player. Now the big question here about these three. What are you guys expecting to see? I mean, Martinelli is struggling on this left wing. What's so interesting about this is there's so many different ways that this can go. We could play Havertz here in the midfield as a CAM and play Jesus up front like we did against Villa, which didn't work, but maybe would work against a side like Wolves. And then we have either Trossard or Martinelli. But this number 9 that I just said, Jesus could also play on the left, and we can have Havertz up top here, and then Jorginho comes in here. So like this triangle here, these three offers so much variation. It offers so much to unknown. Now what I think we're gonna see is the following. Oh, Jorginho up front apparently. I think we're gonna see Havertz up top. I think we're gonna see Jorginho play today, and then in the left, I think we'll be starting with Martinelli. I could definitely be wrong, but that would be my starting lineup for this game. This is the starting lineup that I like the best, that I feel most confident about. I feel like it's our most solid and our most the team that's played with each other the most, and at least got, other than Tomiyasu in there. Obviously, he didn't play when everybody else was playing together here, but I feel like this is a good starting lineup. But yeah, it is interesting to think like we could go Jesus here with Havertz to really pummel this goal, and then this is a switch out between Trossard. I wonder if I turn on substitutes. Oh, I clicked to add a sub. That's actually cool. Maybe that's better. So Leandro Trossard there. I mean, I guess can I keep it even though he's in my Kai Havertz? Here would be Jorginho. That's actually kind of interesting. I guess here would be Nelson. And here would be Vieira. I don't know if I spell Vieira. Vieira? Vieira. There he is, Fabio Vieira. There's like 7 different spellings. Yeah, I mean, this is like the subs for up here. I mean, here we got Zinchenko. I don't know. This is all kind of interchangeable here. I guess we put Rams down here. So, it's interesting. So I can't like just swap it out. Sorry. What's the amateur? Oh, I see. That's cool. So, I mean, what do you guys think of this lineup? What do you guys think of this squad to face Wolves? And then also, you know, score prediction. We have to win this comfortably. So here might be where some of my social media highlights come in. We're at the Champions League. We've got all of our eggs in the Premier League. We have to win every single game. I said previously that if we lose to Villa, it's going to take an absolute miracle to win to win the Premier League. And we lost. We lost to Villa. So it's going to take an absolute miracle. The only thing we can control is beating the teams ahead of us. We have 3 fixtures remaining that I feel are going to cause us a big problem. This against Wolves is not. Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks, right. I'll stop sharing my screen. So this against Wolves is not one of those fixtures where, oh, you know what, Ryan, it's just you in here, so cheers, mate. Here, let me start again. I said if we lose to Villa, it's going to take a miracle for us to win. Sorry, right? You're a legend. Thanks. I'm just fluffing this up. Sorry, nobody else is here, I don't think. Maybe on Twitter. You guys enjoying this live stream? Let's see, Twitter. Probably not. I don't get anybody on Twitter. Actually, it's lie. In the Bayern Munich game, I did have somebody, didn't I? Do you remember? Yeah, nobody's watching. So anyway, I said if we lose to Villa, it's going to take a miracle for Arsenal to win the league. And we lost, so it's going to take a miracle. We have 6 games remaining, and we have to win every single one. If we fail to lose against Wolves, it's over. It's wraps. We finish another season trophyless. We have 3 fixtures that I'm worried about. Man United, Chelsea, Tottenham. Not in that order. I think it goes Chelsea, Tottenham, United. And those are difficult fixtures. Wolves is not one of our difficult fixtures. We have to sweep this team away. And it's not just for the 3 points. It's on the back of 2 horrible defeats against Bayern Munich and against Villa. The team need a win. The team needs to get their heads up. They need to feel confident at playing against each other. And they need to score goals. That is the biggest thing that we need in this game. We need to score goals. So my score prediction for this is a solid 4-0 to Arsenal. A clean sheet for David Raya to secure that golden glove. I'm sure he's going to get it this year. Oh, yeah, I said we're going to finish trophyless, but potentially not. Anyway, so I'm going 4-0 Arsenal. Goal scorers, Kai Havertz with a double, Bukayo Saka with 1, and Captain Ødegaard with 1. That's what I'm saying. This game is huge for Arsenal. This is what I will call a huge momentum shifter. Right now, we have horrible momentum. We can go to Molineux and win comfortably. We change the momentum and we increase, or at least we do everything in our power to win this league. Man City need to lose against Tottenham away. Or draw. And we can win this league. It's not over yet, Arsenal fans. I still believe, and you should too. Come on, Arsenal. Massive game today. Up the Gunners. I'll be back Ryan, actually, wait, before. You could just text me, but I want to know what's your match prediction. Tell me what you think. Tell me what you think, Ryan, before I go. I got my short right there. I'll stop recording. Actually, I'll keep recording just in case. Yeah, I record and I stream, Ryan, like the same, so that I can edit, just so you know. Rice is 3-0. Rice is 3-0, and it's not a bad shout. I want 4. To be fair, though, if we get 4, I want 5. Just keep it going. I think we can win this game. Okay, actually, the final thing. What could go wrong for Arsenal? Is there a scenario that we lose this game? And what would have to go wrong for Arsenal to lose? Some factors that go into potentially Arsenal losing is form and confidence at a pretty low place. It would take an absolute masterclass from Wolves. Ryan says Wolves have so many injuries, and so it could be 6-0. I mean, look, I'm excited, and I have to believe. There's always that part of me as a fan that's a little bit anxious and a little bit preserved, saying, mate, although we could blow them out of the water, we could also lose. And we have to be really careful. I have to be very on it. So anyway, I'd rather have free-flowing attacking football than a clean sheet for this game. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. What do you think is the biggest confidence builder, though? Is a clean sheet more of a confidence builder than scoring goals? Because I'll say, I think we had the run of 11 games. Here, this is a good highlight. I think we had the run of 11 games unbeaten because our defense were completely confident and they completely believed in each other. These last 2 games against Villa and Bayern have done bits at destroying that confidence. So I would say a clean sheet against Wolves today is pivotal if we're going to gain the confidence to go on and secure the next 18 points out of 18 to potentially put some pressure on Man City. Hope they mess up and lift the Premier League trophy at the end of the season. On the other hand, Ryan says our attackers need their confidence back too, and that's massive. It's been two games. It's been 2 games in a row where we haven't scored goals. This game would do bits for our confidence, especially for our attackers, in feeling that we can go and get 18 points out of 18 to finish the Premier League campaign strong, and potentially, if things go our way, lift the Premier League trophy. Yeah, there you go. I've got a couple there. Let's see. I've got 2 viewers. Hello, everybody. Thanks for joining in. I actually am gonna end the stream now because we have about an hour and a half, an hour and 25 minutes until the game. Got to get some munch in me. I'm gonna watch the second half of City versus Chelsea, FA Cup semi-final, and it's still 0-0. By the way, looks like halftime whistle approaches us, 45th plus 4th minute. I don't know how much added time there is, but yeah. So I'm gonna be back here for the watch along. Hey, enjoy these new graphics. I mean, this is all the same, but the starting and the end should look different. I think it looks better. It's got a little bit of a neon touch to it, bit classy. So hey, very much. Thank you very much for joining and for being here, especially you, Ryan, legend. Thanks so much, mate. Thanks for the support and thanks for all the love on social media recently. Let's keep it going, onwards and upwards. Yeah, this is fun. Thanks for tuning into the Gunner Talk show, everyone. See you later. Bye.